Okay, I think we're live. Sorry to open with a cough there. I didn't really expect it to immediately start. Hello everyone. Let me make sure the stream is going good on YouTube's end. Okay, I think we're good. I can hear myself. That's what I like to hear. Um, which is kind of funny to say. Yeah, we're shiny hunting Latios today. Um, Kind of funny. I was saying hopefully we get Virizion. After this whole time I've been like, I hope we get Latios, but now I was like, oh, if we get Virizion, we can, you know, finish the trio, and then we got Latios. So, you know, happens. Let me let some people know. There we go. Um, who else? Okay, I think that's all good. My cat is jumping around on the couch or not on the couch, on the ground right now. That's kind of funny. Um, Definitely probably hear him playing with his toy. Got a little bell in it. He really likes the ones with the little bells in it, so I'll wait for some people to kind of show up probably. Make sure everything's going well. Oh, look at that. Oh, whoops. I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. I had my key set to enter for incrementing my counter, and that feels like a bad idea. Need to be something that I can easily access. We'll do the decimal point on the numpad. That works. Okay. I think we're all good. I think we're all live. Hopefully some people start rolling in soon. Let me get thing up. Okay. All right. I hope everyone's night's been going well. It is currently 7:58 on a Thursday, so there's that. Let me move my table a little. Apologies if you can hear a little rumbling. Today's hunt's a little different, which is pretty interesting. Instead of being um, like ZA's equivalent of runaway hunts, I think it's kind of more of a soft reset hunt. Luckily, I'm playing on the Switch 2, so they're quick resets. Once we get it all set up, which I don't think will be too hard. But that also means I have a donut that's all types, and then I have a lower level donut that is psychic. Or no, I'm sorry. Then I have a lower level donut that's psychic only, and I was going to use the all type one because it's the right level, so we were going to get more time. But because this is a soft reset hunt, I don't have to, which means I can keep my all types donut for a future hunt, a future non-legendary hunt, because I have all the donuts I need for the legendary ones. So it's pretty exciting. Yeah, Latios is pretty cool though. It's a great shiny. It can mega evolve, so assuming we get it today, we'll kind of talk about that mega evolution. It's pretty all right. I'm a fan. I've already kind of looked into how to set up this hunt, so it shouldn't be too bad. We'll stay right here. Let me move my computer a little closer to me so that I can pretty easily reach that counter increment button. Get some pillows set up so I don't have to really like hover my arm in the air to reach my desk. And then I think we should be all good to go. Yeah, so again, 1 in 575 is the odds for this. Somewhere around there. It's like 575 with a little bit of a remainder, but whatever. Let me make sure. Okay, the capture card is still good, I believe. Right? Yeah, a little bit of delay on the stream, but that's about right. Let's get going. Okay. So yeah, I've got this Sparkling Power Psychic 3 donut. That's what we're going to use. I might change my increment counter button to 0 on the numpad. That'll be a little easier. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. And I just closed the software I need to use. Let me get that back open real quick. Here we go. Picking up on a Latios near you. Yep. Sounds about right. There we go. That's back open to the stream, and we're good to go. Okay, I know where this thing is. I know how to get there. It's a little complicated, but this time. Okay, well, there's our guaranteed shiny, and honestly, because this is a soft reset hunt, we might as well catch it. I'm thinking that looks pretty good in a dive ball, that Musharna. I don't think this is a shiny I have either, so that's pretty neat. Any nature guesses? It's Jolly. Sorry to spoil it. I kind of didn't think about that. We got a Jolly Musharna. I'll add that to the layout in a sec as kind of our little good luck charm. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Starting off strong. Shiny I didn't have yet. So the way it works out of my hands is in these wormholes. If you use a Sparkling Power 3 donut, which is a little expensive to craft, you're guaranteed a shiny, but that doesn't work for the legendaries. Yes. So because I used a Psychic donut, we were guaranteed a Psychic shiny, and that was Musharna there. Okay, and then here's where we're going to soft reset this ladder. So we literally get to do this. Not shiny. So we'll increment the counter and reload the game. Yeah, it's a teal shiny. It's a great shiny. Big fan of shiny Latios. Did my counter increment? No. Why did my counter not increment? Oh, I didn't save it. Whoops. Numpad 0, please. Okay. Now will that work? I hope so. Not shiny again. I saw they like fixed BDSP. Yeah, they did. So I've heard. Hold on, that still didn't increment. Why is this failing? Settings. Increment numpad 0. Yeah. Oh, I didn't have. I'm sorry. Did I not have Latios selected? Is that the issue? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah. So the issue with BDSP. The issue that they kind of like. I don't know if there were other issues. I'm sure there was because those games are broken. Those games are ridiculous. Was that when you turn it on, sometimes it just wouldn't, like, it would crash. And that made like soft resetting for like Arceus like way slower. So that's pretty good. Now there won't be any crashes. But yeah, that's a like I don't know. BDSP is such a whatever game. I wish I had this is like an uncomfortable way to sit. Maybe if I wedge a pillow behind me. Try that. Yeah, I think there were some other bugs, but that I haven't checked it out yet. Probably gonna do on my own time some Arceus soft resets this weekend, just because that's kind of what I like to do. It's kind of I'm gonna stream it eventually, assuming I don't get it soon. So there's that. But yeah, those games are insanely broken, and it's sad there because realistically, like, look, I'm not even the biggest Sinnoh fanboy, but I like a good Sinnoh region. And those games came out, and it was like, again, I'm not even like, whoa, Sinnoh, but I was pretty disappointed. And like Legends Arceus was awesome, don't get me wrong. I think before this game, it was probably the best Pokemon game on the Switch. But like, I don't know, it would have been cool to explore 3D Sinnoh. And instead it was just like, here's the same thing again, but kind of worse, because you've already seen it good in Platinum, and we ignored the change we made to Platinum. I think I might have mentioned this to you specifically, but for those of you in the stream, there were bugs in the original Diamond and Pearl that released in 2010, I think, on the DS, the original DS. And those bugs were fixed in Pokemon Platinum, which released, I think, a year later, maybe 2 years later. Let me look. When did Pokemon Platinum release? Oh, my bad. No, I was way wrong. Platinum released in 2008. When did Diamond and Pearl come out? 2006. Okay, well, that's in Japan. I think it's like 2006, 2007, around that time was when Diamond and Pearl came out, and then Platinum came out a year later, basically. So there were problems in the original Diamond Pearl that they did fix in Platinum. They weren't problems anymore. What was hilarious was when Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl came out, They were problems again. They carried over the bugs from Diamond and Pearl and ignored the fixes they had in Platinum. And look, I'm a pretty diehard Pokemon fan, but come on. Like, that's embarrassing. I don't know. I don't think BDSP were horrible. They were Diamond and Pearl again on the Switch. But like they were Diamond and Pearl improved. So if you were to say, should I play Diamond and Pearl or Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I would say Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. But if you were to ask which Sinnoh game would I play, ignoring Legends Arceus because that's like a little different, I'd tell you Platinum. It's just better. It's just better than Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. It's better than Diamond Pearl. Which it isn't. That isn't the case for all remakes though. Like, Emerald is better than Ruby and Sapphire, but I'd argue Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire are probably a little bit better than Emerald. I just like Emerald a lot, so that's the one I play most. I don't know. Feels like they didn't care. And it's awesome because people who made that are now making Pokemon Champions, which is going to be the main competitive format Pokemon moving forward, at least for the next year. So hopefully that's not broken. They're going to bring back the 1 in 256 mischance from Gen 1, I bet. Hoping to get Latios today. Will not be streaming, for the record, for either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday. And that's a really hard maybe. I've kind of got some stuff going on this weekend. I'd like to see a black and white remake. Oh, dude. Look, I'd also love to see Heart Gold Soul Silver, but I want them to do it well. So I don't want that to like be. Weirdly enough, hear me out on this, because I think you liked these games out of my hands. Let's see a Let's Go Heart Gold Soul Silver. Let's see Let's Go Togepi Pichu. What do we think about that? Let's Go Togepi Pichu. I do want black and white remakes, but I do want them not Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I want them a Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire version, where it's like they've added stuff too. It's not like a 1-for-1. And yes, not in well, if it's in Unity, but it's still good, whatever. As long as the game is fine, I don't care what engine it's on. Next, we're getting Gen 10 though, for sure. We've had a DLC and a not new generation game since Scarlet Violet, so for sure we're seeing Gen 10 next. And they're going to announce that in Pokemon Day. I'm calling it right now. I think they're going to show the names of the games and maybe the stars. Okay, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, but the Kanto in in Heart Gold Soul Silver is like different. But you're right. I think the reason they haven't done Let's Go Johto or a Johto remake is because they know that they have to do Kanto, because if they don't, that's insane. So much, like, I like Johto. Heart Gold Soul Silver was my first Pokemon game. But so much of what makes Johto cool is the fact that you beat Johto and they're like, now you can go to Kanto. Putting Kanto in those games was a mistake. Do you think it was why do you think it was a mistake? Because of the fact that now they have to do it again? Or what? I don't think it was bad. It was definitely a lot emptier than Johto or even Kanto in original Red and Blue, but that makes sense. You can't put 2 games into one without cutting something from one of them. Yeah, okay. That's why I kind of thought our next Johto game was going to be a Legends game. I'm going to be so real with you. Where, like, we're there. I mean, the Red Fight was the best. Oh, the Red Fight's incredible. The Red Fight is like top tier Pokemon. Did you fight Red and Blue and Sun and Moon? Because that was pretty cool too. I don't think it was as cool, but it was neat that they were grown up. It was cool to fight a 20-year-old red and see how his team evolved. I think he had an Espeon, which is kind of cool. Dude, I can remember my first time fighting red in Heart Gold Soul Silver. It was like a weekday morning. And all I did as a kid was play Heart Gold Soul Silver, but like it took me a while to get to red because I was a kid. Like I had my starter and that was my team. I think I had like a Crobat too because I really like bats. I think I had a Nidoking actually. But getting to red, I was in. It was a morning before school, and it must have been a Friday because when I was a kid on Fridays, my mom we'd wake up extra early and we'd go get breakfast. Normally at Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A breakfast is like one of the best fast food breakfasts out there. And we would go, and I'd get some chicken minis and hash browns to go to. And I remember I walked up to red, like waiting for my food, and I pressed A. The battle started. He sent out a level 80, I want to say 88 Pikachu. Maybe it might have been 81. Well, it was in the 80s. And I was so dumbfounded that I just turned off my game. I was like, no thanks. Not right now. Not before school, That was like getting slapped in the face. That was the first time I'd ever got into a Pokemon battle as a kid and like had the brain power and had it so apparent that there was no way I was going to win it. Especially because my Pokemon was a Feraligatr. Basically my only good Pokemon was a Feraligatr, and he leads with a level 80 Pikachu. Like, I'm sorry, that's one Thunderbolt away from a disaster. His team is insane though. He's got like a Snorlax too. He's got what? Snorlax. I think he has Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. He has Snorlax. He has Pikachu. I think he has Lapras. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are like gems though. Those are great games. Black and White is as well. I regularly go back and play Black and White. Black and White's just awesome. I think Heart Gold Soul Silver, Magical Home, Lugia, their location, Celebi. Yeah, dude. I didn't get to do the Arceus event in my original Heart Gold Soul Silver playthrough, but like as I got older, like I went back and did it. But I did do I did the act, like I went to the GameStop. Or realistically, I sent my DS and my mom to the GameStop. And I got the Celebi, the one with Nasty Plot. And I immediately overwrote the move Nasty Plot because even though it's a broken move on Celebi, it doesn't do damage. And as a kid, I just couldn't comprehend the idea of not doing damage to the move. But yeah, then I did the Ilex Forest thing where you go there and you go back in time and you see Giovanni like jump off the waterfall. Ugh, you were so lucky. That is a weird event though. And you know what, another good point? How, like, I have faith they would let you do the Arceus event. It's just so good. Yeah, it's weird. The Arceus event is weird in that game, dude. It has like the drums like dum 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 dum. And it shows like images from the real world. It's very cool, and it like makes sense when you recognize the lore. Like this is a world, no, not even. This is like a universe creating being. So yeah, it makes sense that it's like you're watching something and it's a little jarring, but like, that is a kid's game. I'm sure there was at least a couple kids under 8 doing the Arceus event, and they were like, "What the heck?" These are pretty quick resets. What's your estimate on how many encounters? 1 in 575 is the odds. Great shiny. It's like mint. Oh, the Pokeathlon. Pokeathlon was awesome. 255. Okay. I say 300 dead on. I bet we get it on 300. That's kind of where we got the other two, I think. But yeah, the Pokeathlon was awesome. One of my most vivid memories playing Pokemon as a kid was like, oh, the Pokewalker. Yeah. Well, we have the Pokeball Plus. Do you think they would just make that Because if they do Let's Go Johto, they could just be like, use your Pokeball Plus as the Pokewalker. Because that's kind of what it is. It's kind of just like a slightly dumbed down version of the Pokewalker. But yeah, the Pokewalker was huge. Oh, Pokewalker was great. I completely forgot about that. Next time I play through Heart Gold Soul Silver, I'm totally gonna like go hard on the Pokewalker. That thing is awesome. I think Heart Gold and Soul Silver are expensive, but I don't think the Pokewalkers are. I could probably buy. I think I know where mine is, but I could probably buy one even if I can't find it. No, they will. They almost have to. Pokemon leaving a region completely, especially one as important as Johto, is like no way. I think next remakes we see are either Black and White or Johto. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of think Johto. I kind of think we get a Let's Go Johto. I really hope it's not a brilliant Johto. What, it would be brilliant gold, shining silver. Please don't do that. Please do not do that. Oh my gosh, that would be absolutely horrible. I just spoke it into existence, though. I bet. I'd rather eat cement than them do that. I think. Like I'd eat the liquid concrete and feel it solidify. Yeah, but like I know that the leaks are probably true. I've seen some of them, but that's not stopping them from changing. Especially now the leaks are out. Like I think the chance that they're just like, okay, we're gonna kind of pivot is like moderately high. There's also always surprises, you know. Who knows? Who knows? I just hope it's 3D, dude. I hope it's not Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I hope it's I don't know. I just hope they don't blow it. Johto, like Hoenn was important to me because I love Hoenn, and they cooked with Oras. Sinnoh was like whatever. Like I wanted them to do it well, and they did okay with Legend Arceus. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is bad, but I think Legend Arceus helps a bit. Um, but Johto was my first region. You know what I mean? And as much as I don't like think it's the best by any means, I'd probably be kind of lower on the list. I don't know. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Legend Johto is a pretty neat idea because you could do the whole Burn Tower storyline. Or I guess you could do something like this game where it's not even in the past. Yeah, I guess now we know Legend games aren't always in the past, right? This one is very clear. It's 5 years in the future from X and Y. Interesting. Oh, I said we were going to put a shiny Musharna up on the screen. Didn't I? That's not shiny. That's kind of our good luck charm, our little ornament. Musharna is a weird Pokemon. It's like a Tapir, right? Um, add image. Musharna. There we go. We got a little buddy. You can kind of hang out down here. He tilted him on his side right that like that. He looks a little funny. But there we go. We got a little Musharna buddy. Can we get some hype for the Musharna? Musharna is in the chat. Yeah, Black White 2 carts are insane. And it stinks because that's one of the games I only have one of. I only have Black 2. Hopefully, once I figure out the real life infinite money glitch, I can find a copy. How much are they? Like, what are you looking at right now? I've got like a value in my head, and I want to see how spot on I am. I'll be honest if I'm right. Don't worry. I think I have Black 2's box as well. Okay, I was thinking 100, so that's about what I was expecting. You could probably lowball someone on Facebook Marketplace who doesn't know what they have. You know, I was really hoping though, is I was thinking when they remake Gen 4, so Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I was like, that's when they redo Pokemon Ranger, and they didn't, and that was upsetting because I love Pokemon Ranger. I think I'm the only person who does. Rest in peace, Pokemon Ranger, that goated spinoff. Had a very eventful day today. I did a lot of cleaning. I have Ranger Guardian Signs cart. I was gonna check something on my phone. I can't remember what. Oh yes. Yeah, Guardian Signs is awesome. I think that was the last one they made. It's a fantastic game. I played through Ranger probably 5 years ago, Guardian Signs, and I loved it. Even as a kid, I remember loving it. Music for it's good too. And we got Ukulele Pichu. You know what? He gets a spot on the thumbnail too, on the layout. Let's get Ukulele Pichu in here, just because I love him. Oh, there's a lot of L's and E's in ukulele. Ukulele Pichu. What a cute little guy he is. Can I get a transparent one of him? I have his little song he plays on his ukulele completely memorized, actually. I don't know it on ukulele, that's not what I mean, but come on, give me a transparent image of him. Oh, there's a there's a gif of him. Can I get that? I want to save this too. Be shiny. Nope. I wonder if it'll let me import a GIF. I got a cute little ukulele Pichu one. Do you have Pokemon Pinball? I have Pokemon Pinball Ruby Sapphire. I got it about a year ago. Oh, I love that game. Pinball Ruby Sapphire is fantastic. That is absolutely a potential future stream game. Come on, let me get Ukulele Pichu in here. Oh, he does work as a little GIF. Where does he sit? He's gonna sit over here. We got a little stream buddy. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh, what a cutie. I love Ukulele Pichu. It was him and his little guitar. Can we get some hype in the chat for Ukulele Pichu? Any good background, like a stream thing? Yeah, I do. This one was kind of just one I threw together. Look, if you wouldn't mind making me a cool one, go for it. Right now we got Musharna and Ukulele Pichu on here. Any good things that we talk about can get added to the layout. We got Ukulele Pichu, we got Musharna. The shiny Musharna we got. That's why it's on the layout for those people just tuning in. We got a shiny Musharna when we rolled in here. We had a Ukulele Pichu because one, Ukulele Pichu's hype, and two, we were just talking about Pokemon Ranger Guardian signs. He is adorable. Look at that little dude. He'd pop up on the bottom of your screen, you'd press on him, and he'd jump in and start playing his ukulele at the Pokemon to calm it down. And you would upgrade it too. And the song would get longer and it'd do different stuff. And I remember it ended with him going like, dun it, dun it, and then lightning would strike everything. He might be a permanent fixture on this layout. I'm gonna be honest, he is adorable. We'll see. We'll see how I and everyone else feels. The Musharna will go when we're done with this hunt, because I honestly like Musharna is a cool Pokemon, but like a little freaky looking. Is my counter incrementing? It is, okay. Come on, Latios. Be a quick hunt. That'd be awesome. If Latios is quick, there's another shiny hunt that I kind of want to do. In a different game, actually. So that'd be kind of cool. I still have in my free time been shiny hunting random stuff. Just because, you know, it's a fun way to relax. Dude, I'm going to be so real with you. Ooh, I'm going to get some flack for this. Pokemon Rumble's like okay at best. Is that crazy? I never played the one on the Wii. I played the bad one on the Wii U, but don't worry, I played other ones. So like I don't use the one on the Wii U to judge because like even I can recognize I was like, no way is this a good one, and I was correct. But I played the one that was the 3DS one, and then I played the mobile game one that was out for like a month basically. But yeah, Rumble could be all right. There's like a Rumble shiny hunting event that goes on every year, and that could be kind of fun to do. Dude, that conversation's got me itching to play Pokemon Ranger again. Oh, I totally should. I've got so many other games I'm playing right now though. You know what's even crazier is I never played Pokepark 1, but I played a lot of Pokepark 2. I remember the Pokepark 2 commercial so vividly, where they'd be like, Pokepark 2, Wonders Beyond. That's how it would open. At some point, it would go, something is missing, it's a mystery. Something, 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 Ultimate Team, I think. Holy chat delay. It's probably about 8 seconds. Let me look. Yeah, I think it's pretty low. Oh, okay. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you turning out. Nick, did you play Pokepark or Pokemon Ranger or Pokemon Rumble? Which is your favorite? Interesting. Which is your favorite? Pokemon Ranger, Pokemon... What are the other two we just said? Pokemon Rumble, Pokemon Ranger, or Pokepark? Pick your favorite, just based off the name. Or, I mean, like, I guess if you played them, but I'd be a little surprised. I hope you like our little stream ornaments we have too. We've got the weird NHL 2K26. We got Musharna, a shiny Musharna we caught in the bottom right. And then we got Ukulele Pichu, who is the GOAT. He's ready to be put in. That's why he's waving at you. Get him on the ice, dude. Get Ukulele Pichu on the ice. He can play you a little song. I don't know. What should we let's find something fun to talk about. You still here out of my hands? Did you play Pokepark? Of course you did. Which Pokemon here, you seem to kind of know. Which Pokemon Rumble is the best one? Just the Wii one? I think that's the one everyone plays. There's shinies in the Wii one. And they've made mods for the Wii one that adds all the remaining Pokemon from the newer gens, which is crazy. Or maybe not all of them, but I think at least up to Gen 5 or 6. So that's really cool. There's a pretty good modding community for that game. What other Pokemon spin-offs are good? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon obviously is pretty nice. And I haven't even played the best one, as you're well aware. Pokemon Snap is good. They just redid Pokemon Snap. The Wii one is great, but not that much kind of 3DS one is good. But I think the 3DS one doesn't have shinies, and that's kind of where all the replay is for any Pokemon game, I want to be honest. Maybe I'll look into that. Maybe I'll look into getting the one for the Wii. And maybe participate in Rumble. I think it's Rumble Weekend is the shiny hunting event. I think they do it once a year or so. It could be fun to do a shiny hunting event. There's also Safari Weekend. Or so I think it's Safari Week, where you hunt in the Safari Zone. And I have never hunted in the Safari Zone because the idea of seeing a shiny Pokemon and it running away from you is that's terrifying. Could be fun though. I'm at the point now where I have enough shinies, so where like if I lose one or two here and there, it's like, oh, that sucks, but I'll get it back. Especially nowadays with Scarlet Violet. I got 3 shiny Torchic and Scarlet Violet today in 30 minutes. Man, the Earthbound playthrough is gonna be life changing. You really are excited for this. I can wait for this game to be like completely boring, and I hate it. Look, it's already off to a bad start because playing against Lucas and Ness and Smash is just like specifically Lucas is just infuriating. Why would I want to get PK freezed off the stage? With Ness, PK Fire is like easy to work around, but PK freeze is a nuisance when you're trying to recover. You hate it. I'll be very sad, but what can I say? I don't think I'll hate it though. Like you seem to really like it. I'm a big RPG guy, and I like a lot of games from around that era. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if I disliked it as well. So I wouldn't be too worried. Dude, these encounters are going really fast. I don't think faster than Terrakion, but still kind of quick. It's like a JRPG that's very unique in a very good way. I know about the whole when you get hit, your health bar like takes time to go down. So if you run out of health, you can still attack until it goes down, and that's really cool. Like that's a super unique mechanic. But that's all I really know, I'm gonna be honest. I've never played Undertale either though. And it sucks because I haven't played Undertale, but like I know the thing. Like I know like oh if you do the JRPG thing of killing everything, that it hurts you in the end. And that feels like kind of the magic is gone. Like I know what not to do. I know not to do the thing that I normally would do. So there it goes. Hey, that would kill you. You're under pressure. Yeah, and that's so cool. It's a really unique element too to say, hey, this is a turn-based game, but there is a moment where you'll have to act fast. I've never played another. The closest that I've gotten to that is like in Paper Mario, where like sometimes the crowd will throw stuff at you. You got to be ready to counter it or whatever. But that's nowhere near that even. Yeah, you would get some serious flack for saying that online. Mm-hmm. And it was also made way later. So like, even if it was as good as Earthbound, like it had a lot more. I don't know, but there was a lot less people making Undertale, wasn't it? Like one dude. That's pretty cool. How many people made Earthbound? I bet you a team, even have a small one. I'd be surprised if it's one dude. Yeah, but we'll never ever get it, so that's okay. It was only Toby Fox. Yeah, he makes Pokemon music sometimes now. Pretty cool. What's funny though is all the music he makes, like you can hear it. Like I'll listen to a track and be like, "That's a Toby Fox track," and I'll look it up, and yep, it all has like the Undertale feel to it. He made like the Sword and Shield Battle Tower is the first one I think he did. That one really sticks out in my head because that sounds like Megalovania-esque. I really thought that Latios was shiny. Okay, I'm just gonna look at it for a sec just to make sure. I'll definitely get to Earthbound soon though. I'm pretty stoked for that. Enjoying Paper Mario a lot right now though. I think I'm getting near the end of that. So. Oh my god, that's a shiny Latios. We just got it. Shiny Latios. All right. Um. Well, we got to think about what ball to do. Yeah, right. Um, I'm kind of set on lure ball. I think lure ball is perfect. We'll do a poll though. I know it's kind of like just you here. Dive's like okay, but I think lure is spot on. Start a poll. I'll put dive as what ball for Latios. Okay, we're gonna do lure, dive. What even else is good? Net is like okay, and then we'll put beast. Wow, that was really quick. 104 encounters. This is awesome. Already saved, right? Save again, just to be safe. Yeah, so looks like the one viewer here right now said Lure. That is a great looking shiny. Yeah, Lure is like great. He's got the red on him. What a fantastic looking shiny, dude. Look at that beautiful creature. Let's catch this. Oh, it's got the music. Oh, I didn't know that. Nice. That makes it way better. And Lure. Oh, what nature? I definitely went over it, so don't look. End pull. Lure 1. Woo! What nature are we thinking? Let's guess. Piju and Musharna are kind of in the way. I'll move this to the top. What is our nature guess? I'm thinking we get... Wait, what am I thinking? I bet calm. I think this is probably a calm Latios. Calm Latios. Okay, your nature guess. If you get it right, you can help me name this. Don't cheat. Don't go back and look. That's cheating. Oh, it'd be great if it's modest. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's careful. I was close to calm. Careful's really bad for this. That is a fantastic looking shiny, though. All right, we're going to kind of wander around here because there's the chance there's another shiny here. How do I get down from here? Oh, these boxes, I think. Okay. Any other Psychic Pokemon has a pretty high shiny rate, too. Not the Swablu. Wow, though. Awesome. We already got the shiny for the stream. There's 2 left for this game. We're already over halfway done. We need Latios and Virizion. I was hoping one of these guys would be the Ralts to be cool. I think I already have a bunch of shiny Ralts in Gardevoir, though. Appreciate you turning up for the stream, though, out of my hands. You got to be here for it. Have you been here for every single shiny we've gotten so far? I think you have. Muna looks funny on the ground like that. Muna, one of the two. Whatever it is. Freak-looking Pokemon weird thing. Not a big fan of Muna. I guess that wasn't clear by me just calling it a freak. Cool. I guess you gotta show up for every stream then. Gotta be shining out and streaming my good luck charm. Okay, I'm not seeing any other shinies. Let's just get out of here. We'll Mega Evolve it too. I don't really know what its shiny Mega looks like. I have no idea, actually. This Pokemon's shiny Mega has been out for years, and I have no clue what it is. Let me get rid of the... Sorry about that, the nature chart. Gotta give it its Mega Stone. Give an item. Good wide open area to do it. Oh, I don't have all the Mega Energy I need. Wow, that is a great looking shiny. Oh, look at that. Okay, we'll go break some crystals around town, some Mega Crystals, so we can build up Mega Energy. But that is awesome. Such a great, like the mint green. Absolutely love this Pokemon. I'm excited too because I think he can go online. So I should be able to use him And I do a lot of the competitive battling in this game. It's pretty fun. Well, there's no like circuit necessarily for it, but there is ranks. There's a rank mode. Okay, we can mega now. Okay, come here, buddy. Ready? This is my first time seeing this shiny, I think. Never mind, I have seen this before. That is good, though. Wow, look at that. Pretty neat looking, pretty neat. What do we think? How many booms does this shiny get? What a cutie. Man, the music in this game is phenomenal. So cool. What'd I ask? How many booms does this get? Give us a 5 out of 5 rating for Shiny Latios and Shiny Mega Latios. Let's get him in the box, though. Awesome to have him. Next, we got Virizion and Latios. So that's pretty exciting. This is pretty good, though, because actually the other shiny hunt I want to do is somewhat time limited to today specifically. So we've got a good amount of time left. Virizion next. I don't really get to choose. I kind of just whatever wormhole pops up. I wanted this one to be Virizion. Yeah, the Swords of Justice in this game, by the way, have like a great buff. And I've been using Terrakion online because they have a thing where whenever they use Sacred Sword, which is their signature move, like you'd want to use it anyway, they get a +1 to their special attack and attack, so they snowball pretty hard. It's really good. Terrakion's been kind of killing it. Yeah, we'll do. I hope for Virizion next. I don't really have much say in that. Yeah, let's set up for the next hunt, I guess. I'm gonna have to get up and switch games in a sec, but let me get that going. You'll see what this is in just a sec. I do hope we get Virizion next, though, as well. That'd be awesome. Just get that. Although I guess now, no matter what, we get everything done. We'll move Pichu over. Pichu can hang out over here. Latios, you go over here because you're done. Rotate with Sharna just to be upright. Yeah. You know what? Here. We're going to get rid of the counter because this one is not one you'd really need a counter for. Pichu, your ears like slightly clipping on the screen. I don't really like that. There we go. Now he just looks good. He looks all happy. Okay, our next hunt. It's a bit of an interesting one here. Let me add image. Not in this game. Torchic. Torchic in Violet because I currently have a Torchic Outbreak. And I need a couple more Torchic for my living decks. I need 2 more females. And 1 more male, I think. And I think the gen ratio is like weird. So that's gonna be fun. Let me get. Hold on. We will. Do that. There we go. Just get that up and running. Just so it's clear which one, how many more we need. And then Pichu, get you out of the way a little. Okay. So yeah, this is kind of just like a intermission type of hunt before I get Rizzy on. So if we don't get this tonight, probably won't be happening again. Yeah, let me get up and I'll go get some, I'll refill my water. There's a good opportunity to do that. I'll go use the bathroom real quick and then switch out the games. And when I come back, we will have Violet in the Switch and be shiny hunting for some Torchic. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll be back in like a minute or so. So I apologize, but I'll return. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Let me make sure everything's up to snuff. I think we're looking good. Let's get this going. Okay, so for my living dex, it's a living form dex. So I need one of every form of each of the Pokemon, which in this case means that I need 2 more female Torchic, which I think has a skewed gender ratio. Let me look. Yeah, it's mostly male. So we're probably gonna get a couple of rejects, and if we get a couple extra males, or even if we get a couple extra females, and I don't need them, they can go to whoever wants them. I'll probably keep one extra, just in case I want to use the Pokemon competitively. We'll have a shiny just on hand. But after that, Torchics are going out to whoever wants them. And you can see I was in the middle of hunting them, actually. We already have the Outbreak farm down to max shiny odds. We're just going to save, throw up a picnic. Okay, let's see if I can remember the recipe for fire. It's 2 red, a green, a yellow, I think onion, and prosciutto. What's awesome is that because we're in a cave, we're about to be blinded while making the sandwich. Watch. Look at that bread. Look at that bread. So the most reflective slice of bread you could ever ask for. What an awesome game Scarlet and Violet is, truly. That is horrible to look at. Some yellow bell peppers on too. And then, we got a bunch of, I think we have 6 reds we got to put on. Let's be careful about this. Kind of a sandwich making pro at this point. I've made very, very many in this game. Okay, you don't need the top slice. Fun fact, top red doesn't matter. I have a friend from college who never used to make sandwiches with a top red. And we'd kind of make fun of him. We'd be like, "That's not a sandwich, then. That's just like bread with stuff on it." And then Scarlet Violet came out, and I started making the same type of sandwiches. So maybe he was onto something. He knew something we didn't. He was getting increased shiny rates, and we weren't. Sparkling Flower, Power of Fire. That's exactly what we want. Okay, let's get ourselves some Torchic, right? This shouldn't be too bad. It's pretty apparent shiny. So. So we're going to be doing, you just kind of walk out of the room, walk back in, hit a little glance around. Still here out of my hands, still here for the Torchic hunt. Big Torchic fan. Pretty good starter, honestly. I think you're more of a Mudkip guy, if I remember correctly, though. I like Trico, but Torchic's pretty hype. Honestly, all the Hoenn starters are just great. We have until midnight to hit our target. Maybe we'll get it really early, just like Latios. That'd be pretty cool. Always the chance we finish it in this one sandwich. In my last sandwich, I got 3 shinies. I got a female and 2 males. So I got pretty lucky there. There's already a shiny Torchic. Okay, but here, is it, I want it to be female, and it'd be cool if it's marked. It's male, and it's not marked. Okay, so we already have all the males done. What a little dude. Such a good shiny. We got my catching Smeargle Sponk here. Oh, it woke up. Oh my god, it just killed itself. What do we do? I could soft reset, but then we lose the rest of the sandwich. And we probably get more than one for the rest of the sandwich. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's okay to let it kill itself. That's crazy. I think we just failed the shiny. What do we think? Do we let it kill itself and ride out the 29 minutes remaining on the sandwich, or do we turn off the game, have to make another sandwich where we get one male shiny? What do you think, out of my hands? Let's hear your vote. What do we think? So let this Torchic die? Wow. Okay, if you're sure. We just failed a shiny Torchic. Live on stream. I'll keep in mind that it knows Flare Blitz. Oh, we gotta heal up our buddy here. You know what? And what we can do too is if we don't get another shiny, we just won't save, and that way we can turn it off and get it. It's okay. Like, either way, we get a shiny. That's really funny, though. You know, I was like, maybe it knows Brave Bird, and I was like, no, why would it know Brave Bird? Forgot completely about Flare Blitz. Which is still kind of ridiculous for Torchic to know. Watch, so we're going to get 8. Because if that was a female shiny, I absolutely would have turned off the game. The gender odds are, I think, 1 in 8 is male. Or, I'm sorry, 1 in 8 is female. So the fact that I already have 1 is pretty lucky. I'm trying to one-hand the controller. I got my other on my T right now. Very difficult, honestly. Oh, this game looks horrible. What an ugly game Scarlet and Violet is. And ZA, like, look, has its issues. Like, look, those windows are 2D, but absolutely worlds better in this game. Look at the lighting in here. There's like no actual lighting. I get that it's like, oh, well, where's the light source? I don't know, but like everything is flat shaded, just dark. This game is like bad looking. Is that a shiny? Yep. Number 2. Do we think it's female? And do we think it's marked? I'd love if it's marked. Come on. It's marked. It's male, but it's marked. There we go. For those of you just now tuning in, this is actually our second shiny Torchic we've got. The first one we let die by accident in new Flare Blitz, and I didn't know it had Flare Blitz and had used False Swipe the previous turn. So we're not doing that this time. I'm just going to Luxury Ball this. This one's marked. That's pretty exciting. This is the only male we need, though. So here, real quick, I'm going to update the layout a little. We'll look at the mark in just a sec. Okay. Welcome to the stream, those of you just now tuning in. We are trying to get some Torchic. We already got the Latios. That was a little bit ago. Got to be here early on if you want to see all the cool stuff, right? So we only need 2 female Torchics. And we're going to take... hold on. Copy. Paste a duplicate. And look, we got a Torchic. And then we also got image. That was a male. Where did I just save that image to? There. Those are the shinies we've gotten this stream down there in the bottom right. So we've got quite a few at this point. We've gotten 3 different shinies. This one was marked. So we're going to take a look at the mark because the mark means it has a cool little title. It could be something nice. Yep. Waste a little bit of time checking that out, but honestly, who cares? It's exciting. It's this guy, I think. It is the Cloud Watcher. That's kind of cool. Torchic the Cloud Watcher. Neat little dude. Yeah, but if we get any rejects, so other than I want to keep 1 reject of my own. So if we get another male, I'll keep that one. But after that, I don't have anything to do with these shiny Torchics, so they can go out to some random people in chat if they would like them. So that's pretty neat, right? Some free Torchics if you stick around and we get unlucky/lucky. We're 7 minutes into the sandwich. We've already seen 2 shinies. We've killed 1 by accident. And the other was a marked Pokemon. Unfortunately, it was male. That's all right. I think more likely than not, I will have a couple Torchic to give away at the end. So definitely stick around. Just free for the taking. I have nothing to do with them. It'll be cool too, because when home connectivity comes out for ZA, you'll be able to transfer it in and Mega Evolve it. So that's pretty nice. Blaziken's Mega, or not Mega. Blaziken's Shiny's like alright. Torchic is pretty good though. I really like Torchic. Very cute little Pokemon. I really want some more with some cool titles too. Marks are such a unique thing. They're so awesome on Pokemon. Because then you get duplicate shinies and it's like, well, whatever, because one of them's marked and that's super awesome. I've actually got a Ribbon Master marked Bulbasaur in my party that I'm trying to get one extra little mark on, the friendship mark, which means just walk around and you have a chance to get it. I'll show him off a little later. He's down here. His name's Bud, like Buddy. Oops, not change position. Pretty cool little dude. He's got a very, very unique mark that I'll show once we're done with the sandwich. I thought that was shiny. Come on, little guy, spawn in. The scary part about streaming Scarlet Violet, though, is decent chance that Pokemon shows up and I don't notice, and you guys do, and then I look like a fool on the internet. So, don't want that. Is that one? No. My eyes were deceiving me. Hanging out in the Torchic Cave, place to be. Anybody, come on. Be shiny. These guys are so adorable, though. Its dex entry in this game is really good, too. It talks about how if you hold a Torchic, feels like you have a water bottle of warm water. Very cute. Oh, I can clip through the wall. Awesome. Love Scarlet Violet so much. Yeah, I think we're already good. I really wish I caught that original Torchic, because that would have been nice. We would have already had one to give away. Not quite. We would have been close. Yeah, I've got a lot of extra shinies that sometime in the future, assuming we get like a little bit more of a popular stream, it'd be fun to go through and just give them to people. Like, I'm not using them, they're just sitting in a box. Really cool to make someone's day, you know? Give them a Pokemon that they really like. Out of my hands, assuming you're still in the chat, what is your favorite Pokemon? And then if it's different, what's your favorite shiny? Despite the fact that we're pretty close friends, I don't really think I know your favorite Pokemon. Maybe I do. Give me a hint. Don't tell me. You might have already typed it. But just give me a hint. Like, I'll try to guess it. I hope you haven't already typed it. You don't know. Perfect. Okay, we'll think of one. We'll do that. We'll do Pokemon Guess Who. If you've got a couple, we can do each of them, if you'd like. Just something to do, you know? Shining Torchic takes very little brain power in this game. You love the birds. Okay. These guys are so adorable. You must like what we're doing right now. You'd kill to be in the Torchic Cave. All warm in here. All icy outside too. We're in the... Wow, look at that lighting. That was just like clipping in. That was horrendous to see. What a game Scarlet Violet is. Except too far outside, so not spawned. I like the way some of the Torchic run. Like, where are you going, dude? You're in a cave. You got nowhere to be. You have no responsibilities. Please be shiny. Start me with some hits. Even if you got a top 3, we'll just do your top 3. You got to have something that's like, okay, this is probably your favorite. Not having a favorite Pokemon is kind of crazy. I know people that don't even know Pokemon that have good favorite Pokemon. All right, well, let's do them all. In no particular order necessarily. Hit me with the type of one of them, and we'll try to guess that one. Or not necessarily type, but any sort of hint you can think of. Really fun. We can do a little Pokemon Guess Who. Could be kind of enjoyable. I'm sure Ukulele PG would enjoy it. Pure Flying, though? Like, because there's only a couple Pure Flying Pokemon. It's like Rookidee, Corvisquire, Tornadus. I think those are all the Pure Flying Pokemon. No, flying it's something else. Well, you got to tell me the something else. You can't just say flying. Say it's part flying and then give me some other hint. You know what I mean? Some other generic hint then. Because if it's typing might be too obvious, or it might just then be there's a list of 3 of them and I got to guess them all. Surprised how tired I already am. It's only 9 o'clock right now. I guess I did quite a bit today. My pet jumping spider finally ate for the first time. Very happy about that. I was getting a little worried. They're being a little picky, and finally I got him a cricket that they seem to like the size of, and they're in there. And I checked the little camera I have in the room to keep an eye on him. He's sitting there with it. Or she. I don't know. A little too young to be able to tell what it is yet. Very tiny. Hard to find a good-sized cricket for a spider so small. So hopefully it'll grow soon. Flying and fighting? There's only a few of those, too. Galarian Zapdos, is that it? That's a pretty good one. You like Flamigo, maybe? Ooh, yeah, it's probably might be Flamigo. Megastar Raptor is that type now, too. Halucha, it could be Halucha. It is Flamigo. Really? Why Flamigo? What do you like about Flamigo? Not that that's like a horrible choice. Like, it's pretty interesting. But it is kind of just a Flamingo, no? It's got a unique ability. Co-Star. I think it's the only Pokemon that gets it. You just like flamingos. Toucanon. Yeah, Toucanon's alright. I feel like Toucanon should have been part fire. But we just had flying fire in the previous gen from Toucanon, so like fair. You like Passimian? Why? That's a Pokemon I don't get. Hydreigon's cool, but why Passimian? That is such like a weird Pokemon to like. Like that makes it like everything else I could see, especially if you like birds. I don't know, it's got a coconut or something. Yeah, it's like a coconut football or whatever, but like really? No, it's not. It's not cool looking. Stop lying to yourself. Pissimian's lame. You know, it's crazy though. It's a lame Pokemon, but it's got a cool shiny. Turns like very, very bright blue. It's kind of nice. I think he's meant to be like a football player too. Like that's the lore or whatever. I think its counterpart's all right. Like a Rangaroo is still like a whatever design, but it's a very unique Pokemon with Instruct. Otherwise, like I really don't get that. It's just cool looking. I really don't agree. Whatever. Only Pissimian fan ever. Every Pokemon's someone's favorite, I guess. We got really lucky really early on with this sandwich, and we're having pretty bad rates at this point. Yeah, you have a lot, but Pissimian is a weird one to have. I don't know. That was just like a Pokemon where I saw and was like, really, that's it? Just a monkey with a coconut? Like, yeah, it throws it around. It's like, okay, that's all? Really? Nothing else? It doesn't. Well, it's like normal fighting. Whatever, I guess. Biggest Pissimian fan ever. The only Pissimian fan ever. You gotta get the little sitting cutie of it. I bet you it's never ever sold out. Probably got a little coconut with it. It's kind of wrong if it doesn't. Hey, buddy. Come and say hi to me. Trying to make you. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I've got a couple different layouts I like to use. So if you're just making the background, that's perfect because then I can kind of edit it slightly, especially if it's a little generic to kind of fit various different screen amounts. I appreciate it either way, even if it is just for one layout. Yeah, I threw this one together in like a free online photo editor that I learned to use in middle school. It's kind of what I use for everything. Like that's what my thumbnails for YouTube and everything are made into. So, very limited photo editing experience at all. Graphic design is not my passion. Playing Pokemon is. Where's the door? There. I've also been recently doing a little shiny hunt in Sword and Shield for Pokemon that on Switch is only in those games, which is a little interesting. It's a pretty cool one. I want two. I've already gotten one. I won't spoil what that is, just in case I decide to do it on stream later. It could be a little fun. It's a Masuda method hunt, which I haven't done since Sword and Shield, I don't think. So that's pretty cool. I think the last Masuda method hunt I did was like it was either the Galar starters or it was Impidimp in Galar. I went home sick early one day from school and I Masuda method hunted Impidimp and got it then. So that was kind of cool. Sniffly nose and all. That looks shiny. Indeed. Okay, we got another shiny. Anything else? Nope. Okay, please be female. Here we go. Nope, male. Not even marked. From now on, any males we get are free for the taking. Broke out. Okay. Stay to sleep. Stay in the ball, buddy. Come on. That looked good. No, okay. He's not 1 health, so he's probably not going to kill himself. Put it back to sleep, though. Come on, little guy. Stay in the ball, please. I don't got time for this. Are you kidding me? Whatever. Wow, it's really giving me a hard time. Hopefully we'll catch him now. He's feather dancing on me. I've already added him to the layout, so I really do hope we catch him. Oh, I didn't put him back to sleep. Whoops. Okay, he's weakening himself a little with a Flare Blitz. Making himself a little easier to catch, I guess. There we go. Not marked, unfortunately. Oh well. Okay, we just need some female Torchics now. We just need 2 of them. Look, this one's running over to us. Never mind. He got bored. All right, come on, guys. Really? What, I've caught now 5 Torchic, and I think we've seen 6. One of them was female. The rest have been male. Come on, guys. I wonder if Cute Charm works in this game. Like, it spawns more female Pokemon if you use a male Cute Charmer. I don't know, because I think most field effects don't work in this game. I should look into that after the sandwich, and we might pivot and make a Cute Charm Pokemon to use. Assuming it works. I'm not sure. Oh, there'll be a lot of effort for a hunt that's only happening probably tonight. Because this is an outbreak I'm hunting, and it leaves at midnight, so... Maybe not. Maybe we'll just keep brute forcing it. Hopefully we'll just get lucky and get 2 females back-to-back next. Come on, guys. How much longer we got on the sandwich? Ooh, 2 minutes. Okay. I'll look and see if Q-Charm works, and if it does, it would still probably be worth it to go get a Q-Charmer. Assuming it works. I'll do that right after the sandwich ends. Hopefully I'll remember. I'd be surprised if we get another in the what minute we have left. But hey, who knows? Always a chance. Had a good few buzzer beaters in this game. Probably get one more quick reset. Here we go. Come on, Torchic. Show yourself, little guy. Not looking promising. We'll just give it 10 more seconds, and then we'll go check. Let's look. Does Cute Charm work in Scarlet and Violet? Cute Charm no longer increase the chance of encountering Pokemon of the opposite gender. No, it does not. That's so lame. Awesome, Scarlet Violet. Thank you for removing a really cool feature. Whatever. Highest grossing media franchise in the world, by the way. That's all right. We got 2 Torchic from that one. Got one that's marked, so that's really cool. He'll be the one I keep for competitive. Put him over there. So we got our 3 males. We need 3 females for my decks. I also do need help with these 2 trade evos, if anyone would like to help with that. They're both gravelers. Also for my living decks. But yeah, we'll keep doing sandwiches for a little bit. Either until we get our target or until I get bored of it. Hey, what's up, Aiden? We're playing Scarlet Violet. We actually already got our shiny Latios, so that's pretty cool. Glad you make it to the stream. We're looking for a shiny Torchic right now. Specifically 2 female ones. Also in the game, congrats. You should try to complete your Pokedex, too. That's always a fun objective. Then you get the shiny charm, too. It's not very hard, either. You got a shiny? What shiny did you get? Is it a cool one? Or is it like Lechonk? Lechonk is still pretty cool. I like Lechonk. Talonflame. Oh, you know what's crazy is when I beat Scarlet and Violet, I actually, right after beating the game, also got a shiny Talonflame. I think it was a Fletchling, but I mean, it's a Talonflame now. You know what, Aiden? While I'm thinking about it, I got something I want to show you. I got something that's pretty cool. Hold on. I gotta somehow get the picture on my computer. I think I know how I'll do it. I think you'll get a kick out of this. Hold on. Give me just a sec. Last weekend, Aiden, when you were in the stream, It is a great name. When you were in the stream, I don't know if you remember, but you recommended that I go see the SpongeBob movie. I got something cool to show you. Whoa, that's huge. uh, you should probably see what it is. I went and saw the SpongeBob movie. I took your advice. We went and saw it. Me and Out of My Hands actually in chat. Um, yeah, it was kind of exactly what you said. It is very clearly had some had some jokes that were funny. But was very clearly meant for some kids, I'll say. But I enjoyed it. It was SpongeBob. Like Patrick a lot. He's right. Oh, Patrick's always funny. Someone is in my face right now in the sandwich. Who is this? What are we looking at right now? My Palafin? I think. Finizen, whichever the evolution is. I always kind of get those two mixed up. Yeah, went and saw the SpongeBob movie. That was cool. It's always fun to go to a theater, even if the movie's like not great. You gotta eat. Yeah. Go eat dinner. Go eat dinner. You probably... Oh, dinner's always nice. I don't know. I did a right before the stream. Was a little strapped for time today, so I just had some hot dogs. The usual. But yeah, whenever you're done or whatever, feel free to stop by again. Hopefully we'll still be streaming. Plan to stream for a little bit. Hopefully you get Torchic. So thanks for stopping in. Congrats on your Talonflame. We're actually shiny hunting a Firebird as well. It's kind of funny. Torchic's not flying type, though, believe it or not. I think he only becomes fighting type when he evolves, so I think he's pure fire right now. Let me check that, actually, because I'm not... Yeah, pure fire, yeah. Whoops. Nope, that's not Picnic. These little dudes are so cute. Torchic is adorable running around this cave. Already on our second sandwich. Although, we got technically 3 shinies on the last sandwich. We accidentally let one kill itself. Caught the other 2. That's about average. That's normally what I get. Normally 4 on a sandwich is kind of really lucky. I think I've gotten 5 4. Oh, we just got one. Another male. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching, this Torchic needs a home. Anyone in chat, would you like this Torchic? If not, it is going to sit in my Pokemon home probably forever. Maybe I'll wonder trade it out. But if anyone in chat has first dibs on this little Torchic right here. First balled it. Caught a Luxury Ball too. Cool little Pokeball. Let me update the layout a little. Torchic number 3. We've got a little horde growing. A little flock. I don't know. What do you call a group of chicken? Anyone chat now? It's got one of those weird names, like a bunch of crows is a murder. I know that one. That's another shiny Torchic. All right, is this one female? Nope, another male. Anyone in chat? Anyone in chat want 2 Torchic? Anyone at all? I have absolutely no use for all these little dudes. Would anyone like a free or a pair of free male Torchic in a luxury ball, you know? A little unlucky here, but that's all right. More likely to get a male than a female, so it kind of checks out. Oh, almost ran into those little dudes. Shocking though that they're not marked because I have the mark charm in this game, and we're also title power, so the chance of them being marked is moderately high. We've only gotten one marked Torchic out of the 4 we've got, which I think it's like a pretty high. I think I want to say it's almost 50% or higher to be marked, so we're getting pretty unlucky there. Whatever. So be it. Come on, little guys. It's such a shame that Q Charm doesn't work, because that'd be really... I like little hunts like that, where you can do small things to kind of boost something in your favor. It's always neat. Unfortunately, Scarlet Violet is a lame game, and they don't like fun, so... Didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Sorry, Smeargle. Come on, shinies. Come on, female shiny Torchic. Got technically until midnight, so... That's assuming I don't get too tired, which... we will see. I'm feeling all right now. But it always kind of hits me like a truck. Out of nowhere. Oh. My Bulbasaur is so much bigger than these Torchic. It's funny considering they're both starters. I think Bulbasaur is just kind of weirdly large for a starter. Mine, I think, is slightly above average when it comes to size, but I don't think it's like XXL or anything. Oops. I was very much expecting Latios to take us most of tonight. I kind of was like, okay, well, unfortunately, I didn't get the female Torchics before I planned to stream, so I'm not getting them. But cool that we get a chance for them. By next stream, next Pokemon stream at least, I'll have the next legendary shiny hunt up ready. Whether that be Virizion or Latios, we will see. Kind of want Virizion. But honestly, I'd be alright with either. Latios was the only one that I was kind of not super excited about because it was soft reset focused, and I already kind of like soft reset hunts are like whatever. especially on the Switch games. We got it really, really quick. I think 104 encounters, so that's pretty neat. Got a Musharna with it, which again was a Pokemon I needed. So got really lucky there. Careful nature, which isn't very good, but of course that's pretty easy to fix. And it's always exciting to get to catch Pokemon in a cool Pokeball, and ZA makes that really easy. So got a Lure Ball Shiny Latios now. Pretty exciting. Welcome back, Adam. While you were gone, we got 2 shiny Torchic. 2 shiny male Torchic. We're looking for some females, so if you would like either of them and you have a Nintendo Switch Online and Scarlet and Violet, one of them's yours. Just say the word. You can have another Firebird to match KFC the Talonflame. Yeah, sure. Let's hear your plan. Let's hear it. What do you got? I'm curious what the plan is for. I'm sure we'll be able to tell once you let us know. Oh, good idea. That's a good plan. Got to make sure you do all your chores to get your weekly allowance. I used to get a very, very small weekly allowance of $2 a week, which was so realistically so little that like I couldn't never really do anything with it. But yeah, you got to save enough to buy a Pokemon ZA and Switch 2. It's a pretty good idea. And maybe the Switch 2 might be on sale by the time you're ready for it. I think console prices tend to fluctuate, so fingers crossed. You got to get one of those little charts, or make one. You can just make it with paper. It's like a $2 is $2. That's true. That's true. $2 a week. It would only take you what 350 weeks to get the Switch 2. That's what 7 years ish, somewhere around there. Yeah. How far along are you? I bet you got a lot of money from the holidays and such. Put towards Switch 2. Pretty exciting. Gotta mow some lawns, do some stuff like that, and you'll be flying around Lumio City pretty soon. And you can transfer your town. Did I just see a shiny? No. And you could transfer your Talonflame in too. Your shiny Talonflame that you got. He's in that game. KFC can get to see Lumiose as well. It's pretty exciting. Keeping track of the cents too. Getting down to the finer details. Good idea. You know, find a quarter on the street. That's 25 cents towards the Switch 2. Any other cool Switch 2 games you're looking forward to hopefully being able to play? I know there's not a lot out right now. There's that Donkey Kong game that I got. That's pretty fun. I did a Let's Play of it on the channel, actually. There's Mario Kart World. That's pretty cool. Kirby Air Ride, which I have. Kirby Air Riders, excuse me. Don't know if I love the Kirby game, gonna be honest. I'm sure I'll get back around to it eventually, but for the time being, I think that one's gonna pick up some dust, unfortunately. Thought I was gonna like it more than I did. I didn't really give it a fair shot, though. I'll try it again. Played it for maybe a total of an hour and a half. Maybe. Gen 10 probably will come out soon, or at least be announced soon. We were kind of talking about it a little earlier in the stream. I think in late February for Pokemon Day, they'll at least announce it, and then I think maybe later this year we'll get it. So, you got any big hopes for Gen 10? Trying to think about mine. What do you want to see? I just want the grass starter to be cool. That's all I really care for. I hope it runs better than Scarlet Violet. That's my number one hope. Yeah, no Scarlet Violet. Dude, literally earlier in the stream, I was talking about how bad this game looks. We're on the same wavelength there. What else do I hope for? I hope there's more than 2 or 3 legendaries. It's cool one. Like, we don't need 40, but make it like 5 or 6. You know what I mean? Is that a shiny? That is. All right. Please be a female Torchic. It won't target it. It's male. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. By the way now, Aiden, I don't know if you heard me earlier. This is our, what, 5th shiny Torchic. 5th male shiny Torchic of the stream. There's currently 3 that I don't need. So if you would like one and you have Nintendo Switch Online and you can trade, this one can be all yours. Level 72, pretty strong Pokemon. So and you don't need to give me anything back. You can just catch me like a Lechonk or something. A regular Lechonk, not a shiny one. I actually already got a few shiny Lechonk. Got more than I need. Oh, he's using Flamethrower on me. Cool, really? Whatever, little guy. I'm burning my Smeargle. You need one more Team Star member. Is it the fairy type guy? He was my last badge, too. Got him. Oh, which Team Star member is it? The poison one? The fighting one. Ah, I kind of forgot about her. You should be fine. You got a Talonflame, so let's get this burn off of our Smeargle. But I burn heal. Yeah. Well, if you think a shiny Torchic would help you out, all yours. I sure as heck don't need this many. Yeah, I think they kind of tried to do that. She's very... Isn't she a lot bigger? I guess it doesn't really make that more masculine necessarily. She's like very tall, right? She's like way taller than the other characters. I think she has an Annihilate, so be a little careful. Annihilate's really strong. Almost. Did you end up losing? What happened? Or are you still in the battle, maybe? That makes sense, though. I mean, KFC's part flying type. Man, what Pokemon stopped it? Was it her Annihilate? That thing is pretty strong. Oh, or the Starmobile, right? She uses the Starmobile because she's a Team Star member. Starmobiles are tough. I was really hoping we'd get a way to use them. It'd be a cool way to be teared first turn. A lot of times, or honestly, tearing first turn is never really that bad of an idea. Like Revavroom, the Pokemon that the Starmobiles are based off of, is kind of like a lame Pokemon, and I caught one, and I was like, oh, but I could probably turn it into a Starmobile type of Pokemon. Nope, you cannot. It would be a really cool way to make that Pokemon a little more interesting, but they completely neglected to do so, unfortunately. Maybe in the future they'll let us do it. I don't know. I feels like if they would have, though, if they were gonna, they already would have. So I'm not very hopeful. Really big missed opportunity, though, to let us to have Revavroom have alternate forms. GPM7, MJT. I assume MNJTB. I used to watch them a lot when I was a kid, too. Growing out of them a little bit. I watch some quieter Poketubers now. Not that those guys are necessarily bad or anything. They're pretty enjoyable every now and then. Watch a lot of competitive Pokemon YouTube too. I play competitively pretty frequently, so it's good to be in the know what's going on, know what current tournament Incineroar is tearing up. That's shiny, I think. Indeed. Okay. On KFC with full odds. Yeah, because you don't have shiny charm or anything. Another male. Oh my gosh. Okay, Torchic, really? We're like running out of Torchic space. Catch it, I guess. This is our 7th male Torchic. Nope, 6th. My bad. Can't count. Oh, I guess 7 because we let one kill itself by accident. Yeah, but I don't want the shiny males. I need the shiny females for my Pokedex. And look, and it's attacking my Smeargle. It's being mean. It's shiny male unluck here. What can you do? And it won't even stay in the ball. And I'm too afraid to weaken it because it's going to use Flare Blitz and kill itself. Yeah, what do you think? You think it was cool? It's a cool bird, Talonflame. I'm surprised Talonflame didn't get a Mega Evolution or something cool. Staraptor did, though, and I can get behind that. I do like Staraptor. I think I like Staraptor a little bit more than I like Talonflame. I've used Talonflame twice, though. I used one in a playthrough of my first Pokemon X playthrough. And then I used one in Ultra Moon. I think I used one. Might have been Ultra Sun. I don't know. I used Talonflame in Alola at some point. That's pretty fun. Yeah, pizza. I saw that the other day. It showed up before the Lin showed up, and I was like, "Oh, who's his buddy named Pizza?" And it was the Lin. I've been trying to send you gifts pretty frequently. I kind of go through it. I send all my friends gifts in Pokemon Go, so I try to every day. Just because. It's good for getting the experience, because you get so much experience when your friendship levels up with people in that game. Okay, can we catch this thing, please? What's shiny? Focus on catching it and then tell us. Don't let it get away. We found a couple shinies, too. We found 6 male Torchic. That one burned the heck out of our Smeargle there. Three minutes left on this sandwich. We can do this. Never mind. I've had a couple of those too. A lot in Scarlet Violet because they don't have the noise. They don't have the shiny sparkle noise. Slowpoke's a hard shiny to find. I think I need a shiny Slowbro for my shiny living dex. I have Slowpoke and I have Slowking. And whenever I see a Slowpoke outbreak in this game, I'm always like, maybe. But it's just such a pain to hunt because the shiny is so subtle that I'm just always like, never mind. I'll do it later. They apparently made his shiny better or more obvious in ZA, though, I've heard. I've heard it's very much more apparent. I don't know that for a fact, so don't quote me on that, but that's what I've been told. So I've heard through the grapevine. It's a cool way to look at it. Look at those little Torchic over there. Slowpoke's got a lame shiny. Slowbro is pretty good, and Slowkings is honestly great. Slowpoke's is bad, though. It's so subtle. It's so difficult to see. I think some subtle shinies are good. Like, I like Mimikyu's, and his is a little subtle. Not really. I like it. It's not really that subtle. I don't think what other subtle shinies I like, and I honestly can't think of many. Maybe I retract that statement until I can think of one. You know, shiny I really like though is and I think he's in the ZA DLC. I really like Crobat. I like Crobat as Pokemon, and shiny is great. Shiny I like. I'll show you tomorrow on Pokemon Go. Set it as your buddy, and I'll probably see it then. If you set it as your buddy, when I go to see a gift, I'll be able to see what Pokemon it is. Otherwise, it'll be kind of like. And tomorrow's Friday. Pretty exciting. Got a weekend ahead of us. Yeah, if you set it as your buddy, I should be able to see it. That's how I saw Pizza. You're lit in. Oh, it's a shiny people don't like. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's another sandwich done. Look at all these Litten. Not Litten. Why did I just say Litten? I was thinking of pizza. All these Torchic. That's what I was looking for. We got 4 Torchic without a home right now. So if anyone wants them. We'll do another sandwich or two. Spicy. Oh, this game is so bad looking. Look at this. This sandwich is blinding me right now. Why is my sandwich a light source? Oh, I used red onion. I messed it up. No. I just saved though, right? I'm supposed to use regular onion. One of them might live with KFC. Here we go. Let's make the sandwich right this time. 2 red, a green, yellow, a regular onion, and a prosciutto. Yeah, Fido. He's cool, but he's not very strong. He's got a cool ability, though. Oh, come on. Well-baked body is his ability. It means he can't be hit by fire moves, and if he is, he gets a defense boost. He's pretty strong. He's good for Terra raids, actually. Yeah, Doxbun. Oh, yeah, his evolution. Cool looking Pokemon, though. I do like him. Very cute. First Pokemon you caught. Oh, it's kind of sad to put him away then. He'll live on in spirit. Here we go, making a sandwich. Eat up. I'm sure my Pokemon are loving this. Their third exact same sandwich with peppers, onions, and some prosciutto. Nice. I've got my own Cyclizar on my team. His name's Slug. I used mine till the end, too. He definitely isn't the strongest Pokemon towards the end of the game, but he is awesome looking, and that's all you need to be on my team. Level 49. It's just so cool. You can't get any cooler than a motorcycle lizard. It's very hard to top that. Make him a cowboy motorcycle lizard, and there you go. That's the only way you can make it cooler. And give him a giant cannon on his back. It's also kind of cool because, like, you got Miraidon, and Miraidon very clearly is related to Cyclozar. You know what I mean? They're like brothers. I'll try not to spoil exactly what their connection is, but there kind of is one. There definitely is one. Won't spoil the story of a 3-year-old game. But hey, you haven't beaten it yet. You're almost to the end. Oh, but your Dachshund's probably good against the fighting lady, right? Fairy does beat fighting. Oh, but the Starmobile might know some steel moves. Our last video made. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Paper Mario. Like that game a lot. This is my first time really playing through it fully. Been loving it. I'm really hoping we get some female Torchic in this sandwich. I'm starting to lose hope, I'm really honest. Let's Go kind of has where you have to pay to buy the DLC. What do you mean? You mean Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee? I don't think there's DLC for those games. So I'm not missing. Did I miss something in those games? I played a lot of those. Actually, Shiny 100 all legendaries. I got Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Mewtwo in Let's Go Pikachu. That was pretty fun. That was many, many years ago at this point. Oh, with the Pokeball Plus. We were actually talking about that earlier in the stream too. Yeah, kinda. I don't know if I'd really say that's DLC though, as much as it is just you're paying for the Mew, which is still kind of not cool, but you can trade for it. You know, if you're able to trade someone a Pokemon worth their $40 Mew. I got a bunch of Mew at this point. Mew's an awesome Pokemon, but at this point it's like, okay, can we give out something else? Give me like a... Where's Jirachi? Oh, they gave out Jirachi in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but who played those games? Give me another Jirachi. They haven't given out a Celebi in a while. And I like Celebi a lot, actually. Celebi's probably my favorite mythical. I like Meltan a lot, too. Meltan gets some hate for being a Pokemon Go Pokemon, but I like Meltan quite a bit. Everyone in chat, what's your favorite mythical Pokemon? Let's see what everyone thinks. I'd say it's kind of a tie between Celebi and Meltan for me. Have in my class? Yeah, sure, go for it. Hopefully you've done all your homework for the day. I got all mine done earlier. I had an email I had to send out. Got that done the moment I got up. Get your homework done as soon as you get home. That way you can play Pokemon the rest of the night. That's the way I lived my childhood. That way you can play Pokemon and eat chicken nuggets because you didn't want the other food your mom made. Eat what your parents make you, though. They know what's right. They're making you vegetables. Eat your vegetables. Eat your vegetables. Drink lots of water. Do your homework. Listen to your parents. Those are the 4 rules of the stream. Marshadow is good. Marshadow is good. Marshadow is really strong too. He's a very strong mythical. Most of the other mythicals are kind of like whatever, but Marshadow is one where it's like consistently Marshadow kind of kicks butt. I was drumming, and a person next to me and said, "Aiden, she's looking at you." Head down and put a head up, and she looked at me, staring, laughing, and started laughing. You like to drum on your desk? I never like use my. I would drum with my fingers a little. I would tap my feet a lot, or like bounce my leg. That always kind of upset people because either it'd make noise or like I wouldn't notice it shaking their desk. I'm trying to think what else I did. I didn't get in a lot of trouble or anything in school. I was a pretty well behaved student. But there were definitely a few times where I was like, scolded. I'm trying to think what I did. Sometimes I'd correct people. Like the teacher would say something wrong, and I'd kind of raise my hand and be like, "Did you mean this?" And I wasn't trying to be mean. I was just trying to be like I was. I wanted to make sure everyone was saying the right things. But I got yelled at once or twice for that. She wasn't mad. She just getting into your beat. She was like, "Oh, nice drum beat here." Put on a little concert. Yeah. Fifth grade was fun. Fifth grade was fun. I remember. Fifth grade is like where a lot of my early memories come from. I can remember fifth grade pretty vividly. I think that's where I started kind of branching out and kind of like recognizing who I was. You know what I mean? Like at that point, I was very confidently into Pokemon, but like I think that's where my personality really started to develop. Oh, I'll see like little videos or whatever from when I was around that age, and it's like I'll say jokes that make me today laugh. I had a good sense of humor. Played a lot of basketball at recess. That was fun. At the end of it, I started books 9. Did the rest. It's music at the end. No, I didn't know that. Your jam. Really? What do you mean they have music at the end? Because aren't they books? How do they have music at the end? Do books play music now? What? How does that work? Was it like an audiobook you were listening to? I'm a little confused, I'm gonna be honest. I only read 1 or 2 I Strive books, and even then that was so long ago. It was an audiobook. Okay. I didn't know that actually. No, I didn't know that. Yeah, if it's good music, can't blame you for getting into it. Telling you though, the books I read when I was in 5th grade, you got it. Percy Jackson is where it's at. Those books are awesome. There's a bunch of them too. I'm surprised they let you listen to audiobooks at school. We were when I was a kid, it was very much no technology at all in the class, right? I remember up until high school, and even a little bit into high school, it was my phone was off and in my backpack always. Then in high school, Clash Royale came out, and that all changed. Yeah, Goosebumps is good. Goosebumps is good. I'm trying to remember which Goosebumps books I liked. Oh, I can't. There is way too long ago. I can't remember them at all. I read probably every single one that was out, but I don't remember us. Like I remember bits from them, but I don't remember the main plots. I don't remember the names of them. Probably because I read so many, they all kind of blur together a little bit. They're all kind of the same idea anyway. So any of them are good. People really like the ones with the mannequin doll, the ventriloquist doll. I think his name was Slappy or something. I remember not caring for those that much though. I like the ones with the monsters. It was cool to watch people fight monsters. You finished my background. Send it over. I'll take a look at it. I appreciate that. Thank you. You still reading the Grizzly one? Probably not if you were listening to the music. There couldn't have been more than 5 or 6 when I was a kid. Oh, you did? Okay, I'll look in a sec. I'm surprised that there's 20 now. They were really working on those books. I guess there's a lot of stuff to survive, you know? Here, I'll look at my phone. Wow, this is awesome. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. Here, if you still have the in progress file for this, keep it somehow because I'm going to send you my other layouts. This is great though. Oh my, yeah. You think so? Like, bro just showed me like an awesome background. Next Shiny Hunter stream, I'll totally be using that. Absolutely. Thank you so much, out of my hands. That is awesome. You made it in Paint. Use here. I'll send you, and I used the Emerald. Right. I think I recognize the Torchic. It's funny it's Torchic's in it. We're using Torchic. I will absolutely use that next stream. My go-to photo editing thing. It's called Pixlr, Pixlr. It's an online free kind of like Photoshop-esque thing, and you get 3 free saves a day, but there's between you and me, there's ways around it. It's called opening an incognito tab so that you don't have cookies and that it doesn't know, but shh, don't tell anyone. And if you save it as a PXZ file or whatever their default file is, it keeps the layers of the image, and that doesn't count as a save. So even if you're at your 3 free saves, you can save that, open an incognito tab, and keep editing it, and then save it as a PNG. Again, that's just what I've heard. That's just what I've heard. That is awesome. Thank you so much. But yeah, after stream, we can hop in a Discord call and we can help. You can help me set it up, and we can talk about what else to do for my other layouts. But I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Honestly, we should. If you have all the images, we should recreate it in the photo editing software, because it probably won't take too long to do so. Because if you saw all the sprites, it's perfect. That way we can have the in-progress version of it and then kind of edit that to fit my other overlays. But I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. That's awesome. Absolutely going to use that next. Just said she's partly married to Dr. Pepper. You like lemonade better? I'm kind of like both are okay. I know a lot of people really like Dr. Pepper. I think it's all right. You got to try the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper, though, because that is the best soda I've ever had, and it's not close. Oh, you did? Okay. We'll figure it out. We can talk about it in Discord after stream. That is awesome looking, though. Even if we can't figure it out, I'll probably use that layout. Pink lemonade. Is there a difference other than color with regular lemonade and pink lemonade? Is it like strawberry lemonade or is it just regular lemonade? It's just pink. I'll tell you what though, I kind of don't like lemonade. I think I like Dr. Pepper more than I like lemonade, but it's not because I like Dr. Pepper. I just don't like lemonade. Kinda. Hold on, I've got a lemonade story, but it's not mine. I want to make sure I can tell it. I want to make sure this person doesn't care. Hold on. It's a good story, so I really hope I can. Oh, I really hope I can. We'll see. We'll wait for a reply. I don't want to tell someone's story without asking them first. So I guess after a few drinks, like, well, yeah, if you're drinking 5 to 8 lemonades, especially because lemonade is like all sugar, right? This might be the last sandwich we do. We got about 15 minutes left in it. We'll see. We'll see how I feel at the end of it. We got really unlucky with this one. We got like no Torchic in this one. Yeah. You gotta do you what type of do you buy lemonade or do you make your own? And if you buy it, what type's your favorite? I just don't like sour. And lemonade is very sour. I have like a visible and vocal reaction organically to sour. Like I can't hide it. It's like one or two, then I go to water. Yeah, dude, water's kind of slept on. Water is kind of slept on. It's pretty good. Obviously, it doesn't taste like much, but like you don't need that all the time, you know. Raspberry. You like raspberry lemonade? I've never heard of raspberry lemonade. I've had blueberry lemonade though, and that was kind of good. That was pretty good. Raspberry lemonade sounds extra sour though, because raspberries are kind of sour, right? I've only had bad raspberries. I don't know. I feel like if you make it, it'll be cheaper and you can make it better to your liking. It can't be too hard to make, right? No way is lemonade difficult to make. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Make a whole 5-gallon tub of a drink I don't like. That's what I'll do, for sure. Do you mean tangerines? Is that what you mean? Like those little baby oranges? I ate probably hundreds of those growing up. They were just good snack. They weren't messy. You could eat them on the go. I think they were good for you. I used to know, and it became less like I remember having used it once or twice. A lot of times the tangerines you buy don't have seeds in them, but sometimes they do. And I can remember someone teaching me that the way to tell is you take the slice and you hold it up to the light. Yeah, I would eat them when we would go to Disney World when I was a kid. We eat them a lot because they would keep well in the bag, and they were good. They'd hydrate you, and they were a little energy boost. They were good. Um, but you'd hold them up to the light, and you could see if the seeds were in them because there'd be like a dark spot as opposed to like a somewhat see-through orange spot. Tangerine life hack. If you're eating a seedless tangerine, first of all, next time buy, or if you're eating a not seedless tangerine, first of all, next time buy seedless ones. Second of all, for this one, hold it up to the light. you can see there's a seed in it. That way you don't accidentally bite down on a seed and crack your tooth or something. I'll tell you what though, those stained shirts pretty bad. You got a light colored shirt on, you get tangerine juice on it. It's kind of hard to get off. Dude, what is going on? We haven't gotten a shiny Torchic in forever. Oh, we got these bunch of little tiny fire tangerine birds running around. Maybe that's the issue. They hear us talking about tangerines, and they know that they kind of look like tangerines, so they're scared. Torchic is like a little. He's like two tangerines with legs. That's exactly what he is, with a little beak. Yeah, no worries. We'll probably still be here. If not, we will stream in the future anyway. So, no worries. Dude, this is abysmal shiny luck right now. Come on, guys. I need a shiny. At this point, like it'd be great if it's a female, but we haven't had a shiny even in a while. We've only had one marked shiny, which is crazy. Normally, it's kind of like every shiny I catch is marked. I guess these guys just hate me a little. They're so cute, though, the way they run around. It's absolutely adorable. I think I see a shiny, but no, actually, maybe not. Nope. All right, guys, come on. Xavier, my cat, sleeping very soundly right next to me right now. Not even saying his name made him stir. He definitely is like a people cat. I almost said people person. He's not a person at all. He likes to hang out in the room where all the commotion is. He's got a nice little spot kind of on the back rest of the couch that he likes to sleep on. That's where he is right now. I got a little blanket up there for him. He's all curled up and cozy right now. He looks like he's smiling. And I'll tell you what, he purrs. He purrs a lot. I can just like look at him and I'll hear him start to purr. He sure isn't the brightest cat, though, I'll say that. I tossed around the idea today of just telling people that he's actually a super genius cat. Throw them off a little when he runs into a wall the first time. Like, oh, my cat is insanely smart. Watch. Then he doesn't take a corner sharp enough or something. Misses a jump. I've seen him miss a jump from onto a couch twice, I think, now. He's also very, very picky about his wet food specifically, which is a little interesting. He loves dry food. Every day he'll eat a bunch of dry food. But he only eats some of the wet food I put out. It's like specific flavors. He likes the pate flavors, which is all cat food's a little gross looking. The pate is like the worst one. And I guess that's the one he loves. Each their own, I guess. But I think I'll stick with hot dogs, Xavier. Hot dogs, and recently I've been waking up a little bit earlier, so I've been having some eggs and bacon past couple days, and that's a very easy to make and takes such little time that it's always a good start to the day. You know what I mean? Not only you feel a little more energized, but puts you in a good mood to eat something that tastes good. And eggs and bacon are up there. Oh, shiny. Okay. What do we think? We think it's a female? That'd be awesome. Nope. Don't know what I expected. Horde expanse. That one's like hiding. I think we'll do one more sandwich. Man, whatever. Luxury ball. There we go. At least this one went on the first ball. We've now gotten 7 male Torchic, so based on the statistic, our next one should be female. I was also just given permission to tell the lemonade story, so we'll wait a bit, see if our resident lemonade connoisseur Aiden returns. Talk about it. I'm getting sick of these Torchic. Come on, man. Give me a female. Give me even like if it's a male, give me a marked one. Give me a cool mark. Give me like Torchic the Driven. That's one you can get, right? Sandwich. Yeah, we got 2 minutes left on it. Okay, and then we'll do one last sandwich before we call it. I think we've done 3 sandwiches right now, so that'll get us up to 4. 2 hours of Torchic hunt time. At that point, if we didn't get the shiny female, I don't think we're supposed to have it. Oh well, we'll see. Someone on my campfire recently, which is like the Pokemon Go Niantic companion app type of thing, mentioned that they got a Shundo Galarian Zapdos, so incredibly jealous of that. That is an awesome catch. Galarian Zapdos is already a super cool Pokemon. Getting a Shundo of it is beyond belief. I only have one natural Shundo, meaning not bottle cap Shundo in Pokemon Go. It's a Metagross, so it's a pretty cool one, but I've played this game basically nonstop since it came out. So welcome back, Aiden. I was given permission to tell the lemonade story, so I'll do that now. We got one shiny while you were gone. It was another male, so not what we wanted. So when I was little, when they were little, someone I know really liked Capri Sun lemonades. They loved them. They would drink them nonstop. And as I'm sure many lemonade fans know, lemonade's a little acidic. And this person drank so much lemonade so quickly that the acidity in their stomach got to a point where the lemonade burned a hole in their stomach, and they had to go to the emergency room. Because they got insanely sick because of that. So, even if I didn't like lemonade, that's enough of a jarring experience that I was kind of observant of. That I'd probably be a little careful drinking it anyway. So be careful drinking lemonade. Consume it in moderation. Know your limits. Sandwich is done. Okay, we're gonna do one more sandwich. This is getting ridiculous, though. We haven't gotten a single shiny female. Can you hear my weekend? Sure, let's hear it. Gonna put in some grind to get some money for Switch 2. Mow some lawns. Paint some houses. Trying to think what else I did as a kid to make some money. Wash some cars. I did a lot of that. I watched a lot of cars. I remember washing some cars because I wanted Pikmin 3 on the Wii U. What else did I do? I was a referee at some youth baseball fields for a while. That was a great little gig I had. Made quite a bit there. Pretty good little pay. Bought a lot of stupid stuff with that money. Bought a lot of video games. Probably I think I bought a lot of Pokemon cards. That was probably around that time. Wasn't putting it into a savings account, really. Definitely not. It was fun, too. Good experience. I liked baseball. I liked at least watching it. Played it for a while, too. Definitely liked watching it a little more. But it was cool to get paid to an extent just watch baseball. I enjoyed that. I had to yell out, strike, safe here and there. But for the most part, I was just watching people play baseball. Good little resume builder that was. Okay, here we go. Our last sandwich. Will we get lucky and get 2 female shiny Torchic off this? Go baseball. Oh, you're a baseball guy too. Okay. I played a lot of baseball growing up as well. Find them Pokemon cards in my binder. You big Pokemon card guy? I actually was talking to my mom today. She was like, she was talking to somebody and they mentioned that their son was into Pokemon cards and asked if I had any. So I took a couple pictures of some of my favorite pages from my binder. I love sorting my Pokemon card binder. I like it's fun to go through it and be like, okay, well, Pokedex order, Unfortunately, it's a pain to find Pokemon cards these days. For retail price, I used to be able to go into Pokemon or any store, not a Pokemon store, any store, put $5 on the table and get a pack of the newest set. Nowadays, you got to camp out, and even then, you're lucky to get it for retail. Especially at GameStop. They're charging you an arm and a leg for a single pack at GameStop. It's like, come on, guys, really? This is supposed to be $6. What are you doing? What do you mean this is $30? There's 10 Pokemon cards in there. So up here has a guy named Astro. Has a guy named Astro. You talking about the baseball team? Houston Astros, is that what you mean? Oh, you talking about the mascot maybe for that. Isn't he a giant baseball? Maybe that's what you're talking about. No, okay. I really hope we get the Torchic. Both of them. Odds are our next one should be female. Unfortunately, that's not really how statistics work. Baseball tryouts is exciting though. I kind of was as a kid. I was kind of like my parents made me play baseball. And I didn't love it. I admittedly kind of hated it, but it was a great way to keep me active. Like looking back, I didn't like it, but I made some good friends. I was pretty active because of it, and I was like pretty all right at it. Like I made like some all-star travel teams. And it was always like my parents would be like, go try out. And I'd try out and I'd be like, I hope I don't make the team. I hope I don't make the team. But like, I wouldn't throw, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't downplay myself. I'd play how I was supposed to. And unfortunately that was good enough to mean I had some extra seasons on my hands. But I made some good friends. I made some friends that I still kind of keep up with. So, what position do you play at baseball? Called Danny's World. I've never heard of that game. Outfield's pretty important, especially um, as you get a little older. Outfield quickly becomes like you got to be fast to play outfield well. I would cycle between I was a catcher a lot, and then I was third base is my favorite position I played because my coach would always say it was very clear that I didn't mind getting hit with a baseball. I would just like because it only hurts for a second. Second base is fun too. And third base, you got to kind of be ready to put yourself in front of a ball so it doesn't get by you. And I was sure, I'll take the bruise. And then center field, I played a little bit too. Third base is my most fun, or my most favorite. I had a lot of fun there. I liked batting a lot. Batting was always fun. I was pretty good at batting. One time when I was 12, I hit an out of the park home run. That was pretty cool. Still trying to live up to that to this day. First is scary. First is because first base, every single time there's a play, first base is involved. You know? You got to be consistent first base. That's a tough thing to be, honestly. Project luck has gone down the drain. Game's like, all right, we've given you 7 of them. What more could you want? A single female one, please. Actually, kind of 2 female ones, but I'll take 1. Yeah, me and Out of My Hands, we met in high school. We're pretty good friends. He went with me to see the SpongeBob movie, actually. What do you think of the SpongeBob movie, Out of My Hands? Put you on the spot. Give it your rating out of 10 and give us a quick little review. We had a bag of gummy worms we ate together. It was fun. Had some gummy worms. We got Taco Bell on the way home. And we sat around. We did some shiny hunting. We watched some TV. It was a fun night. I think we met freshman year of high school. My freshman year of high school. He's I think 2 years older than me. But we became good friends my sophomore year, I'd say. Maybe late my freshman year. So we've been friends for a while now. Oh, you want to? It says you look like a doctor. Hey, doctors make a lot of money and they help a lot of people. Two pretty good things. Someone says you look like a doctor, I'd take that as a compliment. It runs in your family then. You get your doctor-looking genes from her, probably. All right, come on, Torchic. This is getting ridiculous. Look, that one's coming over to be like, "What's wrong?" Those are your guinea pigs, right? I feel like I remember that. Almost a year. How old do guinea pigs normally get? I've never had one. I had a hamster when I was a kid. I named him Zigzagoon, actually. One more sandwich was a good call. I'm starting to feel a little sleepy. Hmm. Yeah, you gotta, you know, unless they live in a guinea pig mansion. 7 years is pretty good, though. I got a pet jumping spider who finally ate for the first time today, so pretty excited about that. But with proper care, they don't live very long. So make the short time they have fun time. Make it an enjoyable life. You know what I mean? They might only be here for a portion of our life, but we're there for the entirety of theirs. So yeah, when my hamster died, that's where we buried it too. And like not even as like a joke or anything. The grass was greener there. Like you could tell it was cool. It felt like, okay, well, you know, Zigzagoon's essence is helping this small area of land kind of grow a little. What's nice about that too is then you can kind of go out and talk to them a little. Like, they're gone, but I don't know, you can hold a little conversation. Well, not really a conversation. You can talk to them. You know where they are. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Our dogs actually do know how to dig, but they didn't. They left that alone. Maybe they could tell. They were like, "Oh, leave Zigzagoon alone. He'll use tackle on me or something." Oh, shiny. Okay. Please. Nope, male. Not even marked. This is insane. This is getting ridiculous. This is like insane luck. Another one to the flock. I was thinking we'd get like 2 or 3 males. What is this, our 8th? At this point, it's like, come on, dude, really? Whatever. Yeah, but you only need a couple. I don't need 8 shiny Torchics. Whatever. I'll wonder trade these out or give them away to someone, and they'll enjoy them. They'll be happy to have a shiny Torchic. They wake up so fast. I think that was 3 turns. I think that's pretty average, actually. Come on, dude. Really? Stay in the ball, please. There we go. Emo guy. Dark Fairy. Are you talking about Grimmsnarl or Impidimp? More the middle evolution, Morgram or whatever. I really like that evolution line. Grimmsnarl is awesome. There's another shiny. All right, do we think this one's female? That was quick. Nope. Are we serious right now? Are we kidding? This is some kind of sick joke. Yeah, Grimmsnarl looks a little emo. I mean, the type, Dark Fairy. Oh, makes it a little bit. This is ridiculous. The Torchic are taking over. Look at this layout. Look how many Torchic are there. Who would win? 1 billion lions or a horde of male shiny Torchic? My money is on the lions, but I think the Torchic take down 1 or 2. Wow, another shiny Torchic. Okay. This luck is a little insane. We've gotten quite a few. Another male. Another not marked male shiny Torchic. What is going on? I can't be too mad. It's a shiny. But, like, come on. I don't know, though, because, look, even with 9... No, is this 10 now? Do we have 10? 1, 2, 3... Oh, if I count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, even with 10 Blaziken, 1 billion is a lot of lions. Each one would have to take down 100 million lions. And look, Blaziken's strong, but I don't think he's that strong. Cool, though. Cool. Wonder Trade is going to be full of shiny Torchic soon. Again, if anyone in chat wants a shiny Torchic, they can just have it. Yeah, but even Mega Blaziken, 100 million each. I think they put a bigger dent in the Lions, though. For sure. If anyone wants a shiny Torchic, please take them. I'll even, you know what? Hold on. What items do I have? I'll give each of them a rare candy, too. Next one, KFC doing it. I'll give it to KFC. You can have it if that's what you're asking. If you want a Torchic, you can have one, Aiden, for sure. Heck, you want four of them? Maybe not that. Maybe you got to save some for the Wonder Trade or the people on the GTS. But okay, once the sandwich is done, if you have the ability to trade, so if you have Nintendo Switch Online, we can totally set up a trade and just go. I don't need anything special, just anything. You can just have it. Like I don't want anything back. I think there's about 10 minutes left on the sandwich, and we can set that up. All right. If you have all you need is Nintendo Switch Online, it shouldn't be that bad. Give it another 11 minutes though, and then we'll set it up. I do want to take the rest of the sandwich because who knows, we might get a shiny and that'd be awesome. So fingers crossed. We got 3 pretty quick there though, so that was pretty good luck. Fortunately, they were all markless mail. So. A fletchling, I appreciate it. Torchic and fletchling are kind of similar. Both little fire birds. Obviously, one becomes fighting and one becomes flying, but still. Oh, hopefully we get some more. I can't really complain too much if we don't, because like we got 3 within 5 minutes of each other, I think. No females though. Awesome. Okay, thank you. There's about 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes left on the sandwich, so it's gonna be a sec, but hopefully we'll get another shiny. Hopefully we'll get 2 female shinies and they'll be marked and level 100 and perfect IVs. Making hope, Canny. There's such small gender differences too. Like if I wish I wasn't such a completionist because I just wouldn't care. But unfortunately, there is a hole in my living Pokedex for female Combuskin, Blaziken, and Torchic. So let's get that sorted. Let's get that sorted. I don't get it here. I think Torchic is in ZA. Yeah, it definitely is. So I can shiny out there, I guess. I was hoping this would be all I needed, but alas. Ugh, getting a little tired. I'm getting real tired. That just hit me out of nowhere. Torchic. Come on. Whatever it's named, I will cherish it. It'll be a strong Pokemon. Heard of in Legends. Talonflame's pretty cool. Talonflame used to be really, really strong in X and Y, and they made it a little worse after that, but it's still pretty good. Do I want Fesh? What do you mean? What I want is one of these Torchic to be female and shiny, please. Oh, Magikarp, that works. Whatever you have to trade is fine. I'm not picky. I'm just giving you this. I don't need anything in return. I wouldn't have anything to do with this Torchic, and I'm sure you'll find more use for it than I will. We'll put Blaziken for the first 10 minutes. Yeah. I think it'd take down a good couple Lions. 4 minutes left on the sandwich. Come on, please. At least one more shiny. Honestly, at this point, I'm not even picky. Just give me one. Something. Give me something. Give me something cool, game. Come on. Give me a rare marked female Torchic. Yeah, that's perfect IVs. And there's two of them. And there's two of them right next to each other. And they both catch on the first ball. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your shiny luck. These Torchic just hate me. That's what it is. They're like, you've taken 10 of us. What more do you want? I'm growing my own flock. Is it coop? Is that what you call a group of chicken? I feel like that's it. I know the coop is where they live, but I feel like it also is what you call a bunch of... Maybe it's probably just flock. Does anyone in chat know what you call a group of chicken? Or maybe if a group of chicks is anything different, because I guess Torchic is a chick. I know it's just a baby chicken, but there might be a different term for it. Or actually, you put the last shiny hunt. You actually, with the Cobalion, right? We did a Terrakion a couple days after that. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't think you were there for it. But Terrakion, we got the Terrakion pretty quick. It was cool. Go check that out if you missed it. Or we got two more legendary shinies to hunt in ZA, Virizion and Latios. So hopefully those will be next. I think next stream will be another shiny hunt stream. I'm kind of in the mood for this. Then we'll go back to No Man's Sky for a bit because I haven't enjoyed No Man's Sky a lot. Two minutes left. Come on, Torchic. Show yourself. the shipbuilding in No Man's Sky is a lot. So I think for a bit, we're going to kind of not focus on that, focus on base building, do the stuff I do know, and then maybe go back to the shipbuilding. That game is just so big for me playing that for a while. I think it was the 38th one. I don't know. Minute and a half. Come on. Please. Yeah. ZA is definitely worth it. The DLC is really fun too, but it is a little expensive. We have to mow a couple extra lawns if you want the DLC too. But I bet you if you wait a little bit, they'll have some sort of bundle. It'll be all cheaper. Here we go. This is probably our last Torchic reset. Not looking good. Maybe we'll squeeze in one more from quick. Here we go. Countdown. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sandwich is done. Is there a shiny here? No, there is not. Yeah, I do remember that. I remember helping you through the Iono battle. Wow, look at this. What a mess. All of these Torchic. Not a single one of them is marked. We got a single marked Torchic today. We got 10 non-marked males. We got 2... No, I'm sorry. We got 6 non-marked males that we didn't need. We got 1 male that we did need, and a marked male. That is so unfortunate. I'll rename this one for you. Look at this guy. He's very high level. Look at this. Oops. Nope. I wanted to call him KFC 2.0. This one's all yours, Aiden. I'll put him over here. So I know. Okay. Let's set up this trade. KFC would like him. KFC can get to meet him in a sec. All right, let me know when you're ready to trade. We can set this all up. Let's connect online. If you have Nintendo Switch Online, this should be pretty easy. I can walk you through it if you need it. You got to trade in this game? We got to trade over the internet, so. Unfortunate that we did not get what we were hunting for when it comes to the Torchic, but I guess we did get the Latios pretty quick, so that's awesome. We'll fly around while we wait for it to get set up. Yeah. So do you have Nintendo Switch Online? If not, we're not going to be able to do this, and that's not big a deal. I don't mind holding on to the Torchic for a bit. What you're going to do is press X to open this menu and press L to connect to the internet. There, it'll tell you if you have Nintendo Switch Online. If something comes up and it says you don't, unfortunately, we won't be able to trade. If you don't know, you probably don't. But if you plan to get it in the future, I don't mind holding on to the Torchic. I'm doing nothing with them anyway, so. So press L after you open up X. That's the left bumper on your controller. It'll connect to the internet. If it says you need Nintendo Switch Online, unfortunately, we can't do it. But if it says successfully connected to the internet, we're good to go. Yeah, you can save. Saving's fine. It makes you save first, so. If anyone else in chat would like a shiny Torchic, let me know. These guys will go into my home. So if you're watching this retroactively, like if you're watching the VOD of this stream, just show up at my next stream, and if I have any Torchic, they're yours to have. It's for free. I mean, like I literally have no use for these guys. Oh, you got to connect to the internet. Okay. That's a little bit more complicated. So, tell you what, Aiden. I'll hold on to this Torchic for you. It's yours, don't worry. It's this guy right here. He'll be right here, so no rush. But I'm going to call the stream here. Whenever he's not busy, I'd ask your dad for help setting up your internet on your Switch to be able to connect to the internet. There's a bunch of YouTube videos online about it too, but it's a little complicated and it's a little different depending on who's doing it. So, once you get that all set up, just show up to an X stream and I got you. I'll be able to do it. Okay. I can't be here for too much longer. I'm about to fall asleep, I'm gonna be honest. But this Torchic is yours, don't worry. I'm not gonna give it to anyone else. He's sleeping right now. So I used Spore on him when we caught him. Okay, yeah, just it's not super difficult to set it up, but it's a little different depending on what internet you got going on, I guess. So maybe ask your parents for help. They should be able to help you just fine. Okay, that should work too. And even if you don't have it set up by next stream, it's not a big deal. I'll hold on to this Torchic for as long as you need me to. It's taking up one spot in my box. It's whatever. So yeah, we got quite a few Torchic today. Unfortunately, not at all what we were looking for in the Torchic department, but we did get our shiny Latios. We got a shiny Musharna early on. That was pretty cool. I'm going to call the stream here today. Thank you guys so much for turning out to the stream. Make sure to press the subscribe button and then press that bell icon to know when the next stream is. Next stream will probably be shiny hunting either Virizion or Latios, so that's pretty exciting. So again, thank you guys for showing up. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. Comment next week. Perfect. Sounds good. Okay, so I'll see you guys next stream, whenever that is. Probably won't be this weekend. Maybe Monday night. Probably Tuesday night at least. So look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. Hope you guys are too. Again, thank you guys for showing up, and have a good night.